Even after being debunked, fake news can still influence people's beliefs. For example, a story like the Pope endorsing Trump, when repeatedly spread, can create a positive perception of a political candidate that persists despite being exposed as false.
This research highlights the threat that fake news poses to democratic society at a broader level. The objective of utilizing fake news as propaganda is to manipulate people's thoughts and actions in ways they would not otherwise engage in, such as adopting viewpoints that contradict overwhelming scientific consensus. Chemotherapy has traditionally been the primary treatment option for cancer patients, as it targets rapidly replicating cells indiscriminately. However, the emergence of predictive biomarkers has opened up possibilities for targeted treatments based on a patient's unique disease biology, allowing for a more personalized approach. Significant advancements have been made in the direction of a future where companion diagnostics for cancer medications can indicate the most effective therapy for a specific type of cancer in a patient. Recently, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration granted approval for such a diagnostic tool. A novel, uncomplicated, and cost-effective process has been developed to enhance the strength of wood, surpassing that of steel and certain titanium alloys. This innovative material holds the potential for applications in various sectors, including construction, transportation, and the production of bullet-resistant armor plates. Despite its abundance and affordability, untreated wood lacks the strength of metals commonly used in construction. In order for a society to function and endure, its members must adhere to the established norms. Consequently, individuals should possess a willingness to comply with and follow the regulations. They should internalize the social norms and values that define what is considered normal within their culture, and subsequently transmit these norms and values to future generations through the process of socialization.
The economic forecasts made turned out to be inaccurate. The economic forecasts made turned out to be inaccurate. He was regarded as the leading economist during that period. He was regarded as the leading economist during that period. An effective abstract should emphasize the key points of your paper. An effective abstract should emphasize the key points of your paper. The auditions for the university choir will be rescheduled for the following week. The auditions for the university choir will be rescheduled for the following week. The student store provides a diverse range of stationery products. The student store provides a diverse range of stationery products.
Let's meet up in the office after the lecture. Let's meet up in the office after the lecture. They adopted a unique approach to employee training. They adopted a unique approach to employee training. Internet addiction is frequently linked to the usage of social media. Internet addiction is frequently linked to the usage of social media. Momentum arises from the combination of mass and velocity. Momentum arises from the combination of mass and velocity. The mathematics department has encountered numerous obstacles. The mathematics department has encountered numerous obstacles. Farming techniques have made significant advancements globally. farming techniques have made significant advancements globally. The construction of railways was intended to facilitate long-distance travel. The construction of railways was intended to facilitate long-distance travel.
Now, you've been reading articles about the tremendous damage done to life and property by earthquakes. That's why seismologists have been working so hard to develop methods of earthquake prediction. We can now predict earthquakes fairly well, but the predictions only locate potential areas of danger. They don't predict the specific time and location at which an earthquake is likely to occur. Today I want to introduce to you 3 prediction models that have been developed. The first prediction model looks along earthquake faults, those cracks in the Earth's crust, to find what are known as seismic gaps. Seismic gaps are places where the fault has shown little or no seismic activity for a long time. This theory postulates that such places are due for a major shock. The second model relies on phenomena, like ground tilt. Using long cylindrical tubes containing water, observers noted that ground tilt tended to occur before major earthquakes. That led them to correctly predict the Big Hai-Chung quake of 1975, the first successful earthquake prediction scientists have ever made. 1 million people were evacuated from that Chinese city before the earthquake struck. Unfortunately, this method hasn't worked consistently, so we can't say it's been perfected. The third model is based on the theory that major earthquakes closely follow a series of minor ones.
So how do companies and investors use the market today? Let's imagine a new coffee company that decides to launch on the market. First, the company will advertise itself to big investors. If they think the company is a good idea, they get the first crack at investing, and then sponsor the company's initial public offering, or IPO. This launches the company onto the official public market, where any company or individual who believes the business could be profitable might buy a stock. Buying stocks makes those investors partial owners in the business. Their investment helps the company to grow, and as it becomes more successful, more buyers may see potential and start buying stocks. As demand for those stocks increases, so does their price, increasing the cost for prospective buyers, and raising the value of the company's stocks people already own. For the company, this increased interest helps fund new initiatives, and also boosts its overall market value by showing how many people are willing to invest in their idea. However, if for some reason the company starts to seem less profitable, the reverse can also happen. If investors think their stock value is going to decline, they'll sell their stocks with the hopes of making a profit before the company loses more value. As stocks are sold and demand for the stock goes down, the stock price falls, and with it, the company's market value. This can leave investors with big losses unless the company starts to look profitable again.
What do we call a set of answers to exercises or problems? What do we call a set of answers to exercises or problems? Key. What is the verb that describes traveling on boat? What is the verb that describes traveling on boat? Cruise/voyage. What do humans and animals need to inhale for survival? What do humans and animals need to inhale for survival? Air/oxygen. What can bring astronauts to space? What can bring astronauts to space? Spacecraft. Which part of our body does a gastroscope look into? Which part of our body does a gastroscope look into? Stomach. What is the opposite direction of sunrise? What is the opposite direction of sunrise? West.